All right, I'm not going to delay this any further. What's up, creepers and geekers? Christy, Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? Let me shut the sound down. So the way I have this set up, I can't see the chat. And for some reason, OBS used to have a chat for me. I don't know how to do it. So I got my phone here. So I got to read the chat from here until I, get rid of the screen. If not, you're going to be seeing what I'm seeing because I got to do a screen capture. So. Oh my God, it's filling up really fast. Who we got here? Spider Rico. We got Blitzkrieg. Smash JT. Bacon Ice Cream. What's up, buddy? You still at work? Alex, of course, we know you're going to be here. Good dude. Good dude. Let me, fix all this. So, hey, it's going well, Bryce. How are you, man? Christopher, was it? Hold on. Westman, hello, hello, hello. I like the news from Intellivision today. I did too. I mean, we'll get to it. We'll get to it here. We'll get to it in a few minutes. I just want to get things going for a few minutes. I got cookies being made, so the lady might interrupt me a little bit to get some cookies here. But tomorrow's the first day of school. The kids should be nestling their little skulls here pretty soon. We'll have a few extra minutes to chat tonight. All right, let's see. Bacon. Wade, what's up, man? You searing in my eyes. Yeah, I can imagine, dude. I can imagine your eyes hurting. So, Wade, what's going on with you, buddy? What's going on with you? So, we haven't heard from them in a long time. I suppose it is what it is. And much like everyone else, I haven't written Intellivision off. I obviously, because I kept my money in there. But I honestly didn't expect to hear anything from them at least this soon. I know it's been a while, but and I don't know. So let's go back to my faux pas. Okay, a couple of days ago. Let's go back to that. Postal, what's up, brother? What's up? Everyone, please, I have to try to do the comments through this for now, so I may not get to any questions or anything for a while, so whatever. But, had somebody come into one of my chats and be like, hey, big update tomorrow, buddy, posing as one of our friends, DJC, Devastating Just Cause, which he uploaded a video earlier. I still need to go see his video on this, and I will probably shortly after this. Because I could be up late. I'm off tomorrow. And then it turned out to be egg in my face, and then this comes out a couple days later. So, was it someone trolling? They just got fucking lucky? Or was it someone within the organization fucking around? Or was DJC pulling my leg when he says that wasn't me? Either way, we got something today. Thank you, Spider Rico. I appreciate that. Let's move on over. So I'm going to be reading this as best I can. It's late at night and I can't see. Oh, actually, these glasses are pretty good. I use these at work. They're never here anymore, so please excuse me. We're not going verbatim, probably. I'm probably going to skim over a lot of it. I'm pretty sure most of you have already read it. You've already seen a video about it, or you've already made a video about it. I'm a little slow in the upchuck these days. Because I actually do things now. Before I was a part-time guy, Mr. Mom, and now I'm a full-time guy, Mr. Never Gets to Anything. So, moving on. So, let's read this. Greetings. This is Phill Adams, CEO of Intellivision. I had planned to respond sooner with the company's status, but the team has been working through some production pipeline bugs that have delayed the update. Now, I can already see what's going to happen with that information, so we won't talk about that just yet. As I've stated previously, updates for myself will be made when material facts are available and relevant. That being said, here are a few updates. So, the first part of that, the pipeline bugs and all that stuff, you could look at that as like, okay, just another fucking excuse or whatever. And I'm not going to lie, when I first read it, I kind of had the same feeling at first, but the more I read this thing, it felt probably the most genuine I have read anything from Intellivision up to this point. Still being a follower, still being a fan, and still someone who's supporting them. Please do not think otherwise, regardless of what I say. Whether I am a fan or not, I do have to look at reality in the face. So, did I expect this? No, not at all. But then he says in previous updates, he'll only talk when there's material facts. And I do remember that. And it's just like, it's the same thing with me. I don't want to speak on the topic, especially now, unless there is an update from credible sources and stuff. Okay, we can go back a couple of days and laugh at me one more time, because that's going to come up a few times tonight, I'm sure. So, all right, so number one, the primary goal. So, a plot run, uncover the issues in the production pipelines, blah, 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 blah. Basically, figure it out and get it diagnosed. Fix the problem, and let's move on from there. The problem was an order of operations issue, and it was not an issue with the controllers as they thought it was. Something was happening within there that gave them some kind of a code or it led them to the controller, but it turned out to be some kind of a thing with what'd they call it? Order of operations issue. So that's jargon I know nothing about, and that sounds like a big problem. The error manifested next reboot in a way that looked like a controller bug there. With that resolved, the path is clear to finish the pilot run, Again, I gotta get these updated. My actual appointment is in 2 days, but I got canceled. I do these once a year, right? And I need new glasses. With that resolved, to finish the pilot run in the next few weeks, number two, we signed a license deal with BBG Entertainment, G, whatever, H, those things, numbers and letters and all that stuff, the details of which will be announced later. Here's a quote from, it's either Steven or Stefan, I'm going to say Stefan, whatever that last name is, managing director. So before we read the quote, let's go back to this this issue with a bug. One could argue that this is something that could have been tried and done a long time ago. What I'm getting out of all this is a positive. I know I'm not sounding it very well. It's a positive step forward. And it means there's still blood pumping in those veins. And as long as that's happening, I think you should stay in the game, regardless of whatever. I'm not saying put money into it. I would never, ever, ever recommend anything like that. But you've been telling us to buy one all these years. No, I've been telling you how much I want one all these years. And why I think you would like it. But this shows sign of life, like actual things happening. And it should have been, we should have had and all this stuff to death. And sure, they could have just said, fuck it, and shut everything down. They're still digging at this. You remember when I was talking, I was leaning up against a tree in a cemetery during my last little video there about me being the child I had this time around. And I said something about, for all we know, it could be 4 guys in a basement, have worn the same clothes for like 3 years, just all starving, but their fingers are nubbed to the bone, putting every last screw into these fucking things. It sounds like it's kind of like that, but metaphorically, of course. They're still going forward. They're finding problems, and there we go. We're going to have a bunch of people probably picking on that shit. But they've diagnosed it, and it's fixed. They're moving forward. So now on the side here, we're talking about this BBG Entertainment, whatever the fuck the last part of that is, taking on a couple of their IPs, or have we gotten there yet? Nope. Let's see. Details announced later. Okay. So they were quoted as saying after the deal, we are very pleased to have licensed 4 Amico games in the original game version from Intellivision. For the past 3 years, they've been working with Intellivision to develop their games, Dyna Blaster, and a few other games. We're excited about Intellivision. We're excited about Amico and hope that the customers will be as well. So going over here, we're just talking about they're taking on some more duties as far as games concerned. Now, whether they're going to be exclusive to us or not, at this point, let's get some of the stuff out there, right? I know I made a video about saying I want to play it on this or nothing else, but you can still simplify or take away or add stuff to make it somewhat unique, or maybe there's a select level or something that one version or the other doesn't have. But it sounds to me like they're doing everything that we were always talking about. Get some of the IPs out there, just get them out there, do something to generate some money, and they've made a bigger deal with whoever these people are to do more games using their own properties. So combining those efforts, I think, should streamline a few things, especially financially. Bundles. You save a lot when you do bundles. And these guys are doing a handful of games now. So, yeah, I didn't have much more to say about that. That's pretty cool. If it helps move things along, I'm all for it. We have another partnership deal that we will ensure that two of our most anticipated IPs, this is what I really wanted to talk about, will be available across multiple platforms as well as the Amico. The details of the relationship will be announced at a later time. The target of these IPs simultaneously or later with the Amico release. Okay, so this is more of what I was talking about before. I kind of did jump a little bit ahead. So, I mean, they're going to get the games out, blah, blah, blah. Let's make some money. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'll give you all my final thoughts afterwards. So, given that we have a limited number of Amico units initially, these partnerships, let's see. I'm sorry, I totally skipped something. Given that we have a limited number. No, I didn't. We already read this. What were they talking about here? As stated above, we're doing everything we can to make sure that we have a stable system as before. All right, so going back up here, they're talking about the units themselves and the fact that they only had a limited amount to do so much with what before they figured all this stuff out with this bug. They finally figured it out, and now they're going to be able to move forward. I would like to thank you again for your support. Thank you for the internal team and the external developers that blah, 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 blah work. Have a nice day and all that shit. So, what can we take from this? What can I take from this? Let me, see, that's what you would have saw the whole time if I didn't do it the other way. I don't know. Keith, what's up, man? Okay, see, now I can see you guys on the screen here. I'm going to move it over. Excuse me, let me see what we got here. What type of cookies? Right now, they're chocolate chip. She's already got them gone. She did snickerdoodles earlier. She did peanut butter last night. Move on, Chris. Pong, I don't want to hear this, man. Come on, dude. Stop. You can tell me how much you don't like it and how much I'm an idiot for liking it or whatever, and spew your venom, whatever the fuck. Never did anything new, pro. Except for maybe, I don't know, didn't get to you in time. You're more than welcome to be here. But, stop, bro. Stop. And yesterday we did peanut butter cookies, going right back on. For the alzheimers, every year we do a lemonade and cookie sale. And we bank in. Since I have this, and I usually get a huge response from you folks, which we haven't really talked about this year yet. We will very soon. I'm trying to get all my eggs back in the same fucking basket so we can get this thing moving. I just completely neglected everything for so long. I got overwhelmed and shit. But yeah, every year we do it right. We're luckily, we live right on a corner that has a big, like literally sidewalk corner. We could put a table there. There's a 5-way stop sign at our corner, and we throw cookies and lemonade out to the people. And because I have this, I let her keep all that money. She usually gets between $250 and $350 for her campaign. Again, I get almost $2,000 every year, and hopefully this year we'll crack that. Actually, last year we did. Let's see if we can't get up to $3,000 this year. That would be rad. I got some fun things coming up. So Keith, what's up, man? Nothing's going on here. Why do they keep kicking the can? I just don't get it. Dude, it's not really that hard. They honestly want this thing to happen. They may have mismanaged a whole bunch of shit and money. I don't know. I'm not there. I don't know exactly what happened. But if you honestly think for a second that the people behind this don't genuinely want this to happen, dude, you're mistaken. Now, whether it will or not, I mean, the future's going to tell us that, bro. So that's why they keep kicking it, because they want the fucking thing to come out. They want it to come out. No one's coming hard. I'm just saying. I'm just tired of the nonsense stuff. I'm not here to debate the goddamn console. I'm here to talk about this letter. And people are coming, oh, you know. It's fucking nonsense. Give it up. Move on. Yourself. If you don't like it so fucking much, and you hate hearing about it, then what the fuck? Why are you here? No one's gonna change each other's fucking minds, dude. You guys kept calling us a cult. You guys kept going on and on and on when it was the quietest. Most of us weren't doing shit. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Try to be cool throughout. Even you fucking talking shit. I try to be cool. I try to reach out. You're out of your mind. Been talking about it more than anyone else on the fucking planet. Thomas, what's up, buddy? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to move on. I mean, there are reasons to move on. There are reasons not to move on. I mean, it's a valid thing to ask me, but it's just nonsense tonight. I don't want to talk about that. I don't care what people actually think about the console or anything. I want to talk about this update. And if you think it's real or if you think it's bullshit, that's fine. So, dude, if I'm coming hard at you, I'm just annoyed. It's more annoyed, not hard. I'd be fucking going, yo, you know, the hands and the shit. Keith doing good. Hey, man, good. Robert, so 4 years to release 4 games and other consoles. And this is good news for the Amico console. No, it's good news for the company and us kind of holding on to a little bit of hope that there are still things in the works that could maybe push it forward. Understand what's happening here. I'm not, and hopefully nobody else, including my friends, are excited about it happening now. This update has nothing to do with anything actually, boom. It's all about, look, we have a momentum going now. We've discovered a few things and we've made a couple of deals. We're still here in the trenches. Now, whether or not we have any ammunition right now, maybe we'll stumble upon the next platoon that didn't make it and we'll get their ammunition. Whatever it is. It's about pushing forward. It's okay, this is what we've been up to. We are honestly here trying to make this thing fucking happen. Now, I don't know shit from Shinoa when it comes to this Phill Adams guy. I've had a few interactions with him. He seems like a decent guy to me. I don't know shit about his past. And I don't care about Coleco Chameleon days. I don't. Those are gone. It's over. Forget it. Yeah, I don't know. The email is more about, hey, look, there's still a heart beating. It wasn't to excite us. It wasn't to get us hard. Maybe some people did, and that's cool. I'm happy for them. I'm going through this email with a realistic point of view of how things have been and how things may go, but still holding on to it, you know? Okay, I go now. Thanks for understanding. This is why I've been done. Y'all never want to hear the criticism. It has nothing to do with the criticism. It's about time and place, you nitwit. It's about time and place. And we've heard it all. It's tired. It's tired. Put it to bed. You're beating a dead horse, kid, especially in this chat room. Jesus Christ. So dumb. Pong Show's a punk. I'm done with him. He's a punk. I challenge him to anything. Tiddlywinks, tic-tac-toe, He's a punk. And you know what? Shame on him for some of the shit he says. All because of a console. Shame on him. I didn't want this to turn into the fucking Pong show. He was a good dude. Benny was a good dude. I don't know. He came out. He was like, yeah, dude, I want to make videos. I love your shit and all this stuff, right? But I don't know. I watched a couple of his videos and he was fine. He seems like he knows what he's doing. So I told him that. I'm like, dude, make videos. You're good at it, man. I encouraged him through it. Maybe because I didn't interact. I don't interact with anyone. I'm in the shadows. I watch. And for the most part, you guys know that. It's been like that since day one. And I, for shit, sure hardly ever get notifications or check the Atari Creep Facebook thing. And that's where he got mad at me. He sent me a message that I didn't see it for like 3-4 weeks or whatever it was. Whatever. Othello, okay. How about the channel into a game of Go? Where we could scream Atari back and forth at each other. The cat gave me this lunchbox. And I'd be more than happy to send it back to him if he's fucking unsatisfied with how him and I interact. It's still his request was, I want it in your fucking shot. He's like, I'd love to see something I gave you in the shot. And I didn't put it there just because of that. It's a fucking rad thing. And I'm grateful to have it. And Kat went off talking about how none of us were grateful for the gifts he gave us. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? He's gone, hopefully. He's a punk. Let's move on, please. Can we talk about the fucking update? And not your goddamn delicate sensibilities about people enjoying something. Or some tie-it-all. Well, when we try to criticize it, I never shut anyone up for criticizing. I shut people up for being obnoxious and excessive. And it's been 2 people I've blocked. 2. I haven't blocked Tony, and I hate that fucking kid's guts. So, I don't know. Atari Creep. You should also make a video about the new update Evercade handheld with Wi-Fi? Oh. I didn't know anything about it. I'm not actually following the Evercade thing. I was playing Crystal Mines 2, or Crystal Miner 2, out on the porch tonight, shortly before coming in here. And I am trying to get into it. I actually haven't gotten into the damn thing, so all feedback to the Creep is positive. It is. It is. I just want you to stay on topic and don't bombard me with shit that I've heard a bajillion times from, like, you. Not you literally, but don't you think you were a little hard on the Beaver? No, I wasn't hard. I wasn't hard on him. IGN declared console exclusive. A dry and breed. It is. Maybe Miko is ahead of the game. Let's get that thing out before we can speculate on anything they do or do not do. Let me see if I missed anything. Okay, Othello. Will beat you in the game of Pong. He probably would. He probably would beat me at Pong. Ding dong ping pong. Fucking slapping lightsabers together. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. So am I happy about this update? Yeah, I'm okay, I'm not happy, I'm satisfied. We're getting back to the update. I'm satisfied. At first I took it like most others would. Okay, another excuse. But the more I read, the more I didn't feel it. Like, it's not like this big astronomical, like, philosophical thing. Oh, it's all warm and fuzzy. But I felt the genuineness of the words that were coming out. Now, is it happening now because of passion? Or is it happening now because, fuck, we got to do something to save our face, for saving face? I don't know. I'm still going to stick with the passion part if the same people that I think are still in place. Then it is what it is, Oh, Shithouse Harry's toxic. What the fuck? God damn, that's a mouthful. I love that. What's that? They should come out with a Lego version of the Amico. Built your own, then roll your own, and it works like a dream. Yeah, I suppose. I still have the Atari Lego unboxed over there. We're going to get to that here pretty soon. Let's see, Blitzkrieg Retro Bro Reloaded, Bando. You know what? Here's the thing with Retro Bro. Okay? I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Creep, don't you think? Okay, I saw that. He had a little tiffy with me. He's another sensitive one. People, I forget what the subject was. It was shortly after he had, left the Amico camp or whatever. And I'd said, he seems like an alright guy, but he seems to only come around my parts when he wants to either correct me or criticize something. Like one time he came to one of my videos and said, the actual video starts in 2 minutes and 30, whatever, And then he'll come back and be like, oh, I was just trying to help people out. The fuck out of here. That was smart ass stuff. So I said that and he lost his mind. He started private messaging me. After like the third, fourth one, I just like stopped. And I'm getting screenshots of some of the shit he's been saying in some private things or whatever. And I'm just like, I don't care. The kid's a hot on. Whatever. Got nothing to do with him, and he's got nothing to do with me. I haven't interacted with him much. I mean, he was one of the sponsors of my walk a couple of years back, and that was awesome. And I'm sad to hear that company went down. That's never cool, That's the dream, isn't it? And when you hear somebody, acquaintance or friends or whatever, that their dream is starting and then something happened. Yeah, I may be way off, but I could have sworn I heard that he wasn't doing the fitness gig, whatever it was he was selling and all that. He just does it, for fun and fitness and whatever, to show off. I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, well, since everyone's here, I'm going to give you guys some sneak peeks. I'm going to give you guys some sneak peeks of something that's going on in my world. You're going to watch Halloween Ends on Peacock or in theaters. I would prefer theaters, because I'm not going to do Peacock, I'll tell you that. I don't like subscription services. Check this out, guys. Check this out. Oh, what's that? What's that? I'm going to start doing commentary tracks. I think I'm going to hope to do one a month. A couple of Halloweens ago, I did a premiere so I could be live with you. I did a commentary track for the original 78 Halloween. That was so fun, and I had so much fun doing it. So I think I'm just going to record them now and just upload them. And you can watch them as you will. I'm not going to tell you what the first movie is going to be, but if you followed me for a while, you should know what it is. It's the very first horror flick I ever saw, and I was wicked too young to watch it. So would you consider going on Amico After Dark with Retro Bro tomorrow? Not really, to be perfectly honest with you. Because I have nothing to say to the guy. What do I got to say? Sorry I hurt your feelings? By accident? I wasn't even trying to say nothing about the kid. But it's true. He only came over when he just wanted to, say something. And I don't know. He may have complimented me once or twice. Maybe I'm a jerk. I don't know. Halloween Ends on Peacock, yeah, so consider it tomorrow. I couldn't live stream tomorrow anyway, that I know of, anyway. And if I do, I'll just go online. Let's see. Bacon ice cream. Nice. That Halloween one was awesome. I remember you were there. That was a fun night, wasn't it? I want to send you a copy of The Munsters on DVD. Comes out next month. Dude, I already have it pre-ordered. You're talking about the new one, right? I already have it pre-ordered. Don't worry about it, dude. Don't worry about it. Okay, that's cool. He was just saying that you were welcome on if you want. Oh, I mean, what for, though? I mean, I'm not even being a jerk now or trying to say anything. What for? I don't really have anything to say about Amico. I don't really have anything to say to him. I could go hi, and he could say hi, and we could either hide the fact that him and I have been saying stuff about each other. Well, not really. I mean, I just mentioned a few things here, but you get it. You get what I'm saying. and talk, pleasantries and Amico, or he could do his own thing on that show, and and I can be happy here, making art. There's no need to fucking push the envelope, There's no need to cause drama. I know a lot of channels love that shit. They just want people. It's like the Jerry Springer bullshit, which was a great show, by the way. People flock to madness. And I don't wonder if that's maybe part of my problem. And where all you guys come from. You flock to madness. Seriously. Did I miss the Amico updates? Are they licensing out their games? Yes, a couple of IPs. Yeah, we already went through that. We've turned a couple of corners, unfortunately. Did you know that Ed, and Eddie serial DVD is coming out in October? I didn't. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen an episode of that show. I think that was a little bit after my time. I think that was right around when I was in high school. And you gotta understand, I was all about girls and guitars in high school. I didn't even touch most of my games. I mean, I played the Genesis when it came out, but I still had the Atari and the Nintendo, and it was a once-in-a-while thing, but it was all about them girls and all about them guitars. I wanted to rule the world and have fun. Everyone, games a unicorn gassy. The unicorn's gassy. Shut up, dude. Come on. Speaking of the art, you should do more art on your other channel. Yeah, I probably will. If anyone's following my Instagram, Million Macabre, I did a live stream doing a swipe the other night. I don't have it handy here. But I do plan on doing more stuff like that. I really do. Fun stuff. But yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will start that on my other channel. I have to think that the Moon Patrol and Night Stalker will be the two other games going to other consoles. Well, I mean, Moon Patrol is an Atari license anyway. So what we're talking about is Intellivision properties. So if I'm reading it correctly, and please correct me in the comments or whatever, or after the fact, anyone watching, if I'm not reading that. Have a great rest of the stream. Yeah, hey, thanks for coming by, Rich. I really appreciate it, man. Go get some rest. School starts tomorrow, brother. At least here it does. Let's see. Games and others. You sweat your sweet biddy. It did. Sure. Let's see. Your blues guitar playing was fun the other day. Yeah, and I love doing that. I used to do it all the time. In fact, if you go further back in my videos, I did this segment for a little while called Name That Riff or Guess This Riff or something like that. And at the end of the video, I would play it like a part of a riff. And it was a fun thing to do to get some interaction, And people have asked me over the times, can you do that again? I would love to. Hey, you're welcome, Pong Show. Yeah, I don't have any ill will towards you, bro. I'm just tired of tired shit, dude. That's all. I'm just tired of it. I don't want to hear it anymore. It has nothing to do with me suppressing anything, for fuck's sake. I just don't want to hear it. Amico community love. Yeah, thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike. I don't know, man. Do you want to play Tiddlywinks? Let's see, was this... The Atari 50th looks like a day one. But in your opinion, yeah, the 50th anniversary looks pretty cool. Looks really cool. I love all that guitar stuff. Thank you, man. The blue one's next for... I don't want to say next in line, but next for major revamp. I got a couple I just had a bridge I was ordering for my monster bass that you helped get the pickups for. And the bridge got canceled or something like that. I got a notification saying I'm getting a refund. It was a sick bridge, too. I'm doing this really rad thing with it, man. I can't wait to show it off. But but the blue guitar is right there. I play it once in a while. There's something with it not connecting with me, and I don't know what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust it a little bit. And those pickups that you sent, the DiMaggio clones, they're going to go into it. I got a really fun idea for that one. I think you're going to love it. And if you love it enough, you can have it back. Or I might just do something with charity. Do something with charity for it. Or maybe I'll hang on to it if I fall in love. But either way, I think you're going to like what's going to happen with that. I'm not stripping anything. I'm not cutting it apart. I'm not painting on it. Well, I mean, kind of, sort of. It's going to look different, but I'm not going to remove anything from it, aside from some parts that need replacing. Like the pickups, the electronics, maybe the bridge, maybe some locking tuners. You know. As someone who works with the elderly, thanks for spreading awareness regarding Alzheimer's. On a funnier note, I crack up laughing every time I see Sneaky Box on the recharge games. I'm sorry about that. And trust me, ADM, I'm just going to call you 712. Yeah, no, it's right here. This is my champion shirt from last year. God, I can't figure out which side's which. You know, on the back it has the big arrow. I think I got this after 1,000 or something like that. They just sent it to me. I got it like 2 years ago, actually. Yeah, dude, trust me, no problem. It's no problem. I talk about it all day long. I wear this stuff on purpose so people ask me about it and at least make them aware that it exists as a charity, you know, and even if they don't want to, support mine, if they want to go off and do their own, it's all money going to the same till. I don't care. It's not a competition with me. Other people in the house has a competition, but it's not for me. I just want the awareness to get out there, and the money's to go to make sure people's brains don't go poopy anymore. This is obviously not the time. My fault. No, that's fine, dude. All right, whoever's talking about, I saw it earlier. Why did you block me? Blitzkrieg, can we leave that alone for now, bud? I don't want bickering in here. I really don't. I'm sorry that he blocked you. You know, he had his reasons. It sucks, but just privately talk to him about that, if you would, please. Maybe you guys can work something out. You never know, you know? Stranger things have happened. You should play Chris in a game of Pong to sort it out. I'm down. No one here has any beef with Pong Show. No, I don't have any beef with Pong Show. I don't have any beef with anyone in here. Unless Tony's in here. Or that fucking Darius dickhead. He did. Yeah, I'm reading quietly. Blitzkrieg says, yeah, he did. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I really am. Love the Passion Pong Show. We do enjoy many of the same things in retro gaming. Yeah, it's all about shirt creep, Blitzkrieg said. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I really do. It doesn't matter to me, Creeper. Hey, I mean, that's cool too. I mean, if he ever wanted a legit answer, I would hope he would say, you know. But it doesn't have to be angry. I mean, you don't get along, you don't get along. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter to me, Creeper. Let's see, Mike Garcia says, please go on Amico After Dark and talk Amico. Do you really want me on Amico After Dark? Who runs that one? I'm trying to remember. Valentine says, I love the Bricker. My dad can beat up your dad. Well, if your dad's still on this side of the ground, no shit. I sometimes wonder if my dad even has a little flesh left. I know that's a sick, morbid thing to say, but these are the weird things that go through my head, you know? I miss the guy and I love him. Obviously, I do this shit in honor of him every year. But there's a little morbid curiosity just being like, I wonder what he looks like right now. I'm sorry if that offends anybody. Or if my family somehow finds this. Okay, so that's his show. Yes, okay. Well, there's like 3 or 4 of them that I remember. Well, I know for a fact one of them doesn't exist, the original one. Because someone who opens box doesn't do that anymore. No. He's got a fine box of ash in my... Ah, okay. Yo, my mom's ashes now, but my dad isn't. Your mom, your dad and my mom should get together sometime. Amico after. Oh, okay, that's right. That's right. That was his channel. Thank you. Thank you. Hutch. In the hutch. I know what you meant, bud. I know what you meant. I'm just best arcade port of all, the 2600 Phoenix for me. Yes. Phoenix is such an amazing game. I love it. Almost as much as I love Demon Attack and Galaxian. So, honestly, what are you guys' feelings about this update? I mean, Jungle Hunt was wicked fun. That blew my mind when it came out. I was like, wow, really? Because from day one, I understood the limitations of the Atari. Somehow I just did, you know? It seemed primitive to me back then. I don't know why. I don't know how. But it seemed very primitive to me. But there are some games that just blew my mind, and that was it. I mean, like, wow. It was a great game. Lots going on in that game. I mean, still, it was only a couple screens, but it led the way. You know, first you had the adventure, and then you had, I call it the adventure, but first you had adventure, and then a couple little things here and there, and then something like Jungle Hunt comes out, and Pitfall, and all those. It's great. It led to, it paved the road to get games like Legend of Zelda and the like, you know. Great stuff. I hope the family is doing good. Back to school for the kids must be a relief for us. You bet your ass, Pong. Why am I calling you Pong? I know your damn name. I know your damn name. Yeah, I'm stoked because tomorrow's my first day off this week, and the day after is my next day off. And there's going to be like fucking nobody in the house, and I'm back to being home. I get stuff done, and or not. I mean, I love them dearly. Come give me a hug. Come give me a hug. I love them dearly. But for the love of God, get the hell out. No, seriously, go to bed, though. Go to bed. I love you, too. Good night.
I'll be on the couch.
No. School's starting. You're not sleeping on the couch. Come on. Please don't do this now.
Okay.
I'll show them I beat the snot out of you. She's looking at me like, the fuck are you going to do, kid? All right, go to bed. Go to bed. Come on.
Alright,
Don't push it.
Alright, I love you, monkey.
I love you too, llama. Carl, go to bed. Come on. They start high school tomorrow. Imagine that. It's good to hear something from Intellivision. I'm ready for the quiet period to come to an end. Yeah, and even if it's just like little niblets, like I'm doing right now with a Hershey's Crunch Bar. Little niblets. Okay, you know, we finally got this going, and we figured out which screw is the best for the fucking whatever, the cock accelerator, stuff like that. You know. Oh, look at it. Here's a surprise picture of some of these guys in white suits doing things with plastic. That'd be fun. Kind of like Atari was doing there for a while, when I was still bagging on them. How ironic. I have 2 Atari VCSs, technically 3 in the house. Well, it's not technical. I have 3 in the house. And I don't have an Amico. But in all fairness, Atari did start a lot sooner. So I'd like Amico to come out. I'm sorry some people played you on that update. Nah, dude, you know what? If that's what they got to do to be happy, what harm did it really do? Seriously, you know? I get a good joke. I'm fine. I love a good troll. But you have to be good. You have to be clever. And they were clever.
I need my baby.
All right, get your baby. Enjoy, bro. Right on, man.
Okay, night. I got my baby.
Okay, go to
Can I show
flip
them
in
the
bed. No, I don't want to show them the baby. I want to show you to go to bed.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, huh? That baby's going to disappear tomorrow. It's going to go sleeping with the fishes. All right, give me the damn thing. She's got this hyper-realistic doll, okay? It's scary. Now go to bed.
Your baby. My baby.
I swear we've almost been pulled over for that thing. She's in the back seat with a fucking thing, right? The cops are looking over. I'm like, it's a fucking doll. It's a doll. My niece is starting high school, too. Nice, man. That's pretty rad. That's pretty rad. Saw 2 Yars Recharge reviews. One titled, Yars, she blows, and the other was no disgrace. Oh my god, Yars, she blows. That's fucking rad. Let's see, Spyrico says, Miko account, okay, we already read that. It's good to hear something. Okay, so I'm caught up. Good. Did I ever tell you guys? I'm pretty sure I have. I'll try to find the picture. The folks who live next door to my neighbors, well, the guy who owns it, he rents out the 2 apartments in it. Comes around collecting or cleaning up the yard or whatever. He's got this Ford F-150, and his license plate says Yar, Y-A-R. I've always wanted to ask him. He's an older dude. Like, he's got to at least be in his late 70s. One of those old cats still kicking it, you know? Part of a great generation of hard-working folk. He's probably a dickhead, though, because he looks like it. But his plate says Yar. I took a picture of it one day. One of these days, I'm going to have the balls to just walk out to him and be like, what's with the license plate? You know, he gives me some grief. I'll just be like, it's my plate now, bitch. I'm just kidding. I do not condone violence in any way, shape, or form. Unless you are not the aggressor. I wonder if the console, television, is working on the Founders Editions. What do you think, Creep? Okay, so when they're what they're working on right now is, and I'll get back to that too. I think from what I'm reading, what they're working on right now are perfectly working production units to pass out and get out there to elites, I guess. I don't know. To certain people, maybe to get the money out there, to get some development and all this crap. Maybe be like, hey, come work for our console. I don't know. But I read that they're going to be making a first batch, and it's going to be testers out there. Maybe they're all testers. And then from there, they're going to move on to make sure that that bug is gone. And if you ask me, the first 2,600 consoles that come off those fucking lines had better be gold and wood grain. Or I will fucking be like, and you don't want me to shake my fucking finger at you in television. So that's what I think about that. That was cute. She made the stream tonight. And her doll, right? Right? Oh yeah, you've met her, so you know what I'm talking about. Wonder if the console work with Founders Edition. What do you think? Okay. Yar is a pirate word, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I think it's like a Yarr. It's more of a sound. Yar. Yar matey. But in the game, it's just Ray backwards. He named it after Ray Kazar, the CEO at the time. Was he the CEO at the time? Yeah, he was. But the name is just the CEO's name backwards. Yar. As revenge, as we say here. I hope Sir Thomas signed all those Founders Editions before he shuffled away. Actually, you know what? That's a really good point. Shithouse Harry's Toxic Masculinity Cinema Review. That's a fucking great name. That's a great name. I hope you make an actual comment down there so I can click on it and find out what you do. Because I want to fall in love with your channel based on the name alone. That's a bit of Atari trivia I did not know about Yar. Oh, right on, man. Right on, Blitzkrieg. Yeah, there you go. You learned something today, too. Who would have thought that someone could learn something from me? Well, P, you just got learned. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I didn't think of that. Yeah, I don't have anything to say. Am I going to be totally pissed if he didn't sign my specific console? I think at this point, and I don't want to say this for everybody, because I know there are people like, no, I fucking paid for a signature too. I paid for a signature, and I want my cocksucking signature. I think if that's the only thing that doesn't happen, I can live with it. I can legit live with it. And you know what? Maybe in the future I can meet up with the cat. It won't be hand numbered, but I think they would substitute it with a stamp. Maybe a stamp with a signature on it. 1 of 2,600, 12 of 2,600, 11 teen, 35,000. I wouldn't be upset. I would be a little disappointed because that was one of the fun parts of it. Yeah, the lenticular poster, it's probably going to stay in a thing, The patches would stay in the box. I would want to keep all the little goodies, or as we say in the guitar world, the case candy. I would want to keep that intact in the best condition possible. Because you never know. You never know. I mean, I'm not looking at this as a profitable thing, but yeah, no, that's an interesting question. Very good question. Thank you. Let's see. I mean, what else was coming with it? It was like digital copies of some of his shows and copy of the Earthworm Jim CD or something. I don't remember. I remember we had some other CDs that we were able to download before, weren't we? I never did. I don't know. I don't do things with music like that. I just listen to the car radio when I'm going out. Once in a while, I'll have something on the little puck that we got. I can't believe I got one of those things. It was like 97 cents if you signed up for the Amazon Music. So I got one of those stupid little FBI bugs. And what are they going to get from me? A lot of dusty plastic. And a mess. You can't see all my art shit, which I'm going to clean up this week. What part of the font? You know what? Let's look at that. Let's look at what all comes with the Founders Edition. Let me close this out. Okay, never mind. Forget it. That's all right. I think this is a good time to cap this thing off anyway. I'm losing momentum. You guys are losing momentum. So whoever's still here, thank you. I really appreciate whoever came earlier. I appreciate you coming in, even if it was only for a moment. I really appreciate you guys being rad in the comments. I was wondering what was going to happen tonight, and I honestly thought that this stream would have gotten like a lot. I couldn't see how many people came in, but I thought there was going to be a lot more people in here just being dickheads and stuff. I didn't even get any fucking sex bots. I'm surprised about that, but so I think I'm going to keep it at that. Thanks for coming on, dude. Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for coming through. Did you know Yard's Revenge was supposed to be Star Castle? Yeah, I think I by accidentally said it was going to be, oh my God. I can't remember what I said before, but yeah, Star Castle. And he just said, I can't do this, so I'm just going to make something. And he did like a tricky dick thing, and then they liked it. So, good enough for government work, I suppose. Good night, Chris Pong says. Good night, dude. I appreciate you being in here and at least chatting with me. Maybe we can get a cup of coffee or something sometime. Don't jinx it. I won't jinx it, guys. I hope you all have a great night. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, take care. Creep it real.